What's happening? What's up? What's up? Hey, what's happening? Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey, okay. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another one. Another video. Hey, another one. Another video. You already know what it is. Alright, y'all, so you probably wonder, why is you in your bed, sis? Why is you making a video in your bed, sis? I'm going to be honest with you. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm up and I'm up on. So no, yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all. And I was supposed to be making a video earlier, and I was procrastinating. I was playing, and so I took a nap too early, and now I'm just up, like just up, like, you feel me? So I'm like, why not make this video? So that's why I'm in my bed. Okay, so don't worry about it. Just listen to the message. Okay, if y'all haven't already go ahead and subscribe and like the video and everything and stuff like that. Okay, so look, y'all. So my topic today is happiness, right? Everybody wants happiness. I pay attention a lot. I scroll through social media. I read a lot of people's statuses. I watch, videos, and a lot of people just want to be happy. Because I'm happy, come along if you feel that happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be happy. I mean, who doesn't? Like, who don't want to be happy and live a great life, But happiness has a lot to do with our perspective on life. It does. Happiness is something that you have to work within. It's an inner issue. Happiness is an inner issue, okay? Look, I got some things to say about this. I ain't no expert, but whatever you can take from it, okay? All right. So, I want to let y'all know I'm about to bust some of y'all's bubbles right now. And everybody's not going to agree with me, but I'm telling you now, this is the truth, and I'm going to give it to you because you need to hear it. You cannot find happiness in temporary pleasures, period. You can't find it in getting drunk. You can't find it in getting high. You can't find it in messing with multiple people. You can't find it in shopping. You can't find it in eating. You can't find it in whatever makes you feel sex. You can't find it in whatever makes you feel good for the moment. Those are called temporary pleasures. They're meant to only fulfill for the moment. It's not meant to be for a lifetime. Happiness is constant work. Happiness is an internal thing. Happiness has a lot to do with being content with where you are in your life. It doesn't mean that you have to be comfortable and stay where you're at, but happiness has a lot to do with being content with where you are, who you are, and what's around you, being grateful and being humble. You know what I mean? So it's like it's an inner thing. So let's go back to the temporary pleasures. A lot of times people feel like, okay, well, what makes them happy? They feel like they want to drink all the time to make them happy. Some people want to smoke all the time to make them happy. Some people want to go get in a relationship because they just want to be happy. And that's right there. That's a big thing I see a lot. I know y'all see me talk about relationships a lot, but that's because I see it a lot. I kind of like reflect off of y'all, like what I see a lot on the internet. And I see people feeling like, I see people saying they want to cut people off if they're not happy or they're not making them happy and da-da-da. But I'm here to let you know that it's not their job to make you happy. All they can do is add to your happiness. It's not their job to make you happy. You have to be happy within yourself. So the thing about it, when you let somebody in your life and you let somebody in your world, in your circle, you got to keep building yourself. It don't matter if you're with somebody. You have to continue to work on you. You have to continue to build yourself up. You have to know your self-worth. You have to, love yourself. Everything starts with you. Everything starts with you. So you can't get with somebody and then things ain't going right for you or in your perspective, and then you just say, well, look, I can't do it with them no more because I'm just not happy. They're not making me happy. When that's not their job, you need to be happy within yourself, okay? Whatever else they bring to the table, that's just extra. You have to already bring stuff to the table within yourself, okay? So if you already happy and you bring somebody to the table and, they on some weird, maybe they cheating or maybe they, they just acting out, all right? It's not really what you want to be. You can't deal with it. Something that's actually a good reason to break up with them for, or a good reason to let them go for. Like, not because they're not making you happy or not because y'all argue and they're not making you happy. No, you can't put that pressure on somebody. Put that pressure on yourself. Whatever, like I said, whatever that person's bringing to the table, that's just extra. Like, whatever they're not, if they not, if you're just not connecting like that, and you gotta let them go, and it's it's not working, you know what I'm saying? Okay, do what you gotta do. But don't depend on other people for your happiness, because, honey, you do that, you're gonna be upset, because people will always disappoint you. Like, people are not always going to make you happy. People are bound to disappoint you. I'm just saying, it happens. Humans disappoint. It doesn't happen all the time, but can't expect for everyone else to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? And then, okay, back to, like, the drugs and the like, all the girls, all the guys, like, that's temporary. Like, it may make you feel good for the moment. You might like the attention and all that for the moment, but I'm telling you now, that's not going to be forever. Like, that's just going to be temporary. Eventually you're gonna be like, dang, like, what am I missing? There's something I'm still missing something. I still feel like I'm not all the way there. I still don't feel complete, because you're not working on your inner self. Let me tell you something. Like, I always say this, but we have to always continue to work on ourselves, our inner self, and to renew our mind, and to learn, like, praying, asking God to lead and guide us, reading books that help us, change the way we think, help uplift us, read books that will, give us a different perspective and teach us things, listening to, like, motivational videos, stuff like this. I always say that, but I'm saying that because that's the type of stuff that works. You have to renew your mind. You have to fill yourself with the things that you want to become. Whatever you fill yourself with is what you become. Okay, so if you all day long, you're filling yourself with negativity, baby, you're going to be negative. If all day long you filling yourself with drama, and you everybody else's drama, and you see what's going on, and that's all you filling yourself with is drama, baby, that's what you're going to become. A lot of y'all are upset. A lot of y'all are sad. A lot of y'all aren't happy because of what energy you put into your life and what you fill yourself with. I'm telling you, whatever you feed more is what you're going to become more of, no matter what it is. No matter what it is. Like, in the church, they'll say, if you feed more of the spirit, then you're going to become more spiritual. If you feed more of the flesh, you're going to become more worldly, because that's what you're feeding. So, yeah, you can feed the good side, or you can feed the bad side. Whatever you're feeding more of is what you're going to become. I know it's not easy. Like, it's not easy to just wake up one day and just... Happiness is not a feeling. I don't care what nobody says. It's not a feeling. It's not a feeling. It's a lifestyle. So it's about how you live. It's about what you believe. It's about how you move, how you think. It really is. It's not... It can be... Yeah, maybe you can be a lot happier. Sometimes people come around, they make you laugh, it makes you happy, or certain things may make you smile and give you joy for that moment. But if you want happiness, truly genuine happiness, you have to continue to work on yourself. You have to continue to fill yourself with the things that cause happiness. So sometimes we get down in the dumps because maybe we're not where we want to be in our life. Okay, well, I'm not where I want to be right now. Like, that kind of makes me sad. I feel discouraged. Okay, what can you do to change that? What can you do to change that? If you're not where you want to be in life, take the necessary steps to get to where you want to be. It's not going to happen overnight, but it can happen if you start to take them steps. So I know a lot of you guys, sometimes y'all be depressed, or, you'll be upset. I've been there. I've been there. But I'm telling you, what brought me out of them ruts is praying to God, asking God for guidance, and letting God lead my life. Also, like I said, reading books, to help, like, even reading books about happiness, reading books about different things, reading books about the things that I need to work on, because it helps me change my mindset. I don't care how many drugs you do. All you're doing is, like, creating a bigger hole for yourself. Like, so when you're depending on drugs for happiness, when you're depending on temporary pleasures for happiness, you're just building a bigger hole for yourself. Because when you allow yourself to be consumed by things that get you addicted, then that is what controls your life. And it's no longer about you trying to numb the pain and be happy. Now it's about you just chasing that high, chasing that feeling. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna, like I said before, it's not gonna happen overnight. It's not the easiest thing in the world to just, like, be happy. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, everybody does not wake up happy. People don't realize that happiness really is a job. Like, I don't think it's really a job, to stay happy, because it's your mindset. It's your mindset. It's the way that you think. Sometimes, if you would just change your perspective about your life, I bet you a lot of times, a lot of y'all will be a lot happier. The problem is, we focus so much on what we don't have that we don't realize what we do have. We focus on what we want and don't realize what we already have, and be grateful for what we have now. Like I said before, there's nothing wrong with wanting more. There's nothing wrong with trying to better yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. And having more in the future. But I'm saying to you is like, if you can't learn to be content with what you have and be grateful for what you have, you're always going to want more and want this and you want that. Like, you might go buy yourself 5 outfits. Then what you want now? You want 5 pair of shoes. We always want more. But like I was saying before, if you can just change your perspective on some things, you may be a lot happier than you think. So say, for instance, okay, something goes bad in your life, Before you get upset and start to speak negative, saying, oh my gosh, nothing can ever go good, everything's going bad, stop for a second, evaluate, think about other perspectives. Okay, why did this happen? I'm not really sure why this happened, but what can I learn from this lesson? What can I do to grow from this? Or, okay, maybe this happened because everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, everything does happen for a reason. I don't care what nobody says. Everything happens for a reason. So it's like, okay, maybe I can just look at it a different way. Okay, yeah, things didn't work out this time, but maybe this was supposed to teach me something. Or maybe this was supposed to wake me up. Maybe this was supposed to give me an eye-opener. You know what I'm saying? Some situations happen in our life to give us an eye-opener, to make us realize who's in our circle, our surrounding, what we need to work on. Pay attention to what is happening. Why is it happening? You have to get to the root of things. Too many times we just jump the gun and we just think negative, off rip. We don't even if, just because bad things happen does not mean that it's a bad thing. In your mindset, it's a bad thing because that's the way that you're seeing it. But if you would change the way that you look at your situation, maybe, just maybe, you won't be so upset all the time. Like, okay, I know a lot of times people get upset when negative things happen and they don't feel happy or whatever. But it's like, I don't know about y'all, but I know when negative things or bad things happen sometimes in my life, it kind of puts fire to my butt. It kind of makes me more on point. It makes me realize, I realize, I gotta move different now. I didn't see that before, but ever since this thing happened, I see that I have to move different now. You know what I mean? Sometimes things wake you up. So we have to change the way that we see things. You know what I mean? Even if, you have a falling out with somebody, think about it. Well, why did we fall out? What happened? Where did it start? Because a lot of times red flags are at the beginning. We just don't pay attention. Or we just let it go. Or, you know what I'm saying? We be seeing it throughout the friendship, relationship, whatever ship, and we just let it go. We get, sometimes, things may not go right with people, and we get upset. But it's like, well, okay, what can I learn from the situation? All right, I see things didn't go right, but where were my faults at? Where were their faults at? And what can I get out of this situation? Everything doesn't have to be like, oh, F this person, F that person, F the world. It don't have to be like that. We just have to change the way that we think. But I just really want to try to understand that, like, happiness is not just a feeling. Like, a lot of times we try to go off of our emotions. Like, we try to move off of how we feel. And you gonna be messed up every time, baby. If you do that, you are gonna be messed up every time. You can't live off of your emotions. Because sometimes your emotions be everywhere and they don't even be right. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just go off your emotions. Like, I'm not just talking, because I do this too. There's times where I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing that, so I'm not doing that. I don't feel like being nice, so I'm not going to be nice. I don't feel like smiling, so I'm not going to smile. I don't feel like laughing, so I'm not going to laugh. But it's like, okay, well, you keep going off your feelings. You got to control your mind. Like, you control it. You're in control. Your mind don't control you. There might be things that upset you, but you don't have to allow the anger to stay there. You don't have to stay upset. Like I said, you can't. Happiness is not intangible things. It's not in things that you can hold and stuff like that. It's internal. It is. And it's with you. And until you get to that point where you realize that you have to work on you, and working on you does not mean you just go isolate yourself, work on you, and come back out and stop working on yourself. You have to work on you constantly. It literally is a constant job. You have to keep on working on you. And, finding the things that do uplift yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, knowledge is everything, y'all. Like, continue to renew your mind, continue to feel yourself. I'm telling you, I don't care. Some of y'all may not believe in God. I believe in God. I'm telling you, He'll keep you, like, your peace. Like, He'll guide you. You gotta ask God for guidance, and He'll show you how to move. Like, you know what I mean? Some people be like, well, how do I know if He's showing me? Sometimes you get a nudge in your gut, like, go this way or don't go that way. You know what I mean? Or you might have someone come tell you something that you needed to hear. Like, you might maybe go to church. Maybe if you got some people, go to one of your friends' church, or talk to a pastor. You talk to people that like believe in God. They can give you different like perspectives, because like I believe that a lot of reasons why I am happy is because I know how to tap into it. It's like I know that like life's not gonna be easy all the time. Life's not always gonna be peaches, but if I can change the way that I view my life, I'll have more happiness. So like okay, I can give y'all a perfect example like of me. I just learned recently. So I've been really adamant on leaving. Like, I want to leave the state. Facts, leave, bye, goodbye, get out of here, get the heck out. I'm adamant. I've been ready to go. Peace. Saving all my money. I had moved with my mom. I didn't even get a crib because I was like so adamant on going out of the state. And I'm like, I'm going to meet new people. I'm going to do new things. I'm going to network with different people. And that's, which is true. But here's one thing that I had to learn to realize is that it's not about where you move. It's about how you live now. It's not about where I go to make me be happy. It's about my happiness within myself first. And it's about how I live now. So no matter where I go, if I don't change my habits, I don't change the way that I think, I'm going to go to another state and still move a certain way if I don't change my mindset. It all starts with me. So I'm like, okay, well, instead of me sitting here dwelling on what I don't have or where I'm not at yet, I'm going to embrace where I'm at. I'm going to try my best to just enjoy my life that I have now and work towards my goals. I'm going to get there. But I'm not going to keep I used to wake up like, what am I still doing in PA? Facts. I would wake up like, dang, why am I still here? I shouldn't be here. And I had to learn, like, you don't have to stay here, but you also don't have to stay in the mindset of, like, being unhappy because things ain't going your way. Everything's not going to go our way all the time. And that's just, honey, that's life. Okay, sister and brothers, that's life. Everything is not going to go our way all the time, and we have to accept that. But, so I hope this helped. I just want y'all, again, like I said, y'all, happiness you ain't gonna find it in people and things. All that's temporary. I don't care. Some of y'all, maybe you get into a relationship and you meet somebody that's just like light. It's just like they come into your life and it's just a light comes into your life and you're just so happy and they just make you so happy and they're so sweet to you and they uplift you and it's something that you never felt before. That's a beautiful thing. But I want you to know that those feelings, they don't last forever. And even if that person's a great person, if you aren't like working on yourself and if you're not happy within yourself, that's just going to be a temporary high for you. So when things do go left, because they will, not speaking negative, things will go left because sometimes they do. You have to learn how to move after they go left. Things may go left in that relationship, and when they do, what are you going to do? You're going to be upset because everything's not all peaches and cream no more. Sometimes you got to go through storms to appreciate the sunshine. You know what I mean? And that's just the truth. So, I mean, I know I was kind of rambling. I know I was kind of everywhere, but I do hope this helped somebody. I hope that y'all can learn something from the videos that I make. I hope it blessed you. Just stay tuned, y'all. Continue to follow me. Follow me on all my social medias and on both of my YouTubes. Yeah, y'all. So that's all I got to say about that. If y'all ever have any feedback, you have anything you want to talk about, just hit me up on my social media. Y'all can hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, inbox me. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. God bless y'all. Good night. Well, good morning. Good evening. Wherever you're at. Good day.